Another day at the pitch. Another day at the sports dream. A beautiful sight to see on a cold September evening. Do you remember last week they got the shirts and the bikinis and whatever to play beach volleyball? Day after day in this challenge we showed up, and now somehow we're on day
98
and we're at the gym. The view today from the elliptical is the badminton down here. So these lads, and girls, they are playing a bit of badminton down there. It's fun to see, man. What a view today. Train effective badminton. Let's go. Alright guys, today is one of those last trainings of the 100-day challenge, and it's a short and quick one. No football today. This is one of those off-feet days where I focus on low impact training. So I'm back on the elliptical machine, and at this point I've probably been on this thing 30, 40, maybe even 50 times during this challenge. And you guys know I like it because it's full body movement without putting any pressure on my Achilles or causing too much impact. It still gives me a great workout, and I get a solid sweat going, my heart rate's up, and it's really good for simulating blood flow. Now, any day I'm doing lower body work, I always start with the glute bridges. Could be the glute bridge pulses or glute bridge on a foam roller for that balance, a little bit of an extra activation. I always make sure to squeeze the abductors, working those groin and inner thigh muscles. It's important to get these muscle groups firing before putting weight on it, and this is key for reducing injury risk and just getting the body ready for heavier movements. After the warm-up, I move into the usual lower body exercises that I've done throughout this challenge in this semi-crowded university gym, doing the isometric holds for hamstrings. And as I'm looking outside, I noticed there's a bunch of people playing badminton. Now, I didn't realize how popular badminton was in Switzerland, but every time I come here, the courts, bro, they're always packed. I thought that's pretty cool. Badminton's really popping off here. Next, I hit the Nordic hamstring exercise, some hip exercises with cables, and the single leg presses. But I actually got kicked out of the gym before I could finish, so I couldn't do the Bulgarian split squats there with the dumbbells. So instead I went to the badminton court, and while I was watching that badminton, I improvised, guys. I just used the body weight. So Bulgarian split squats are still tough, it's still my favorite exercises, even with the body weight. So it's not the perfect setup down here, but I made it work. Man, you can really feel it in your legs, even without the extra weights. At one point, the gym guard even came by and we had a bit of an interaction. He was having some banter with me, something about being on the badminton court like a player, but I was just at the gym. Honestly, I don't speak any Swiss German. I understand maybe 2%, so I didn't catch all of it. I just laughed along. So you guys know, lost in translation, this is how it goes sometimes. But yeah, bro, that was my training for today. You know, in this challenge, it's been 98 days of grind. 98 days, just hustling. You can see in my eyes, it's another late night, another day where I'm finishing up late, and it's almost pretty much unavoidable when you're running a company and you got to make sure it's a success too. I love it, don't get me wrong, I do love it, but there's one thing I want to share with you guys. All right, so you guys know that feeling when you're just got so much to do, there's so much on your plate and you're not sure what to do. And trust me, I've been there. Guys, if I didn't have a 100-day challenge, literally I'd be posting about 3 videos the last 100 days. I kid you not. It is hard. It's hard to do something every day, a lot of the time not get results, and just keep pushing at it every day. The trick to overcome this, okay, the trick, be able to do a lot of things in your life and do them quickly, and not overthink, because overthinking is the enemy for not just myself, but from all of you out there. It's so easy in this day and age just to overthink, and when you feel overwhelmed, just go on your phone, scroll through Instagram, throw through TikTok, and just get distracted. I feel like it's the biggest killer for the youth these days, and for society, is just scrolling through the feed. I've touched upon this before, but I want to reiterate another point which helps you overcome this. And this law, it's a law, guys. Throughout your whole life, I think it could really help you, because I know that I'm going to apply it pretty much my whole life. As long as we have devices, and as long we have ambitions and things that we want to achieve and things that we want to do, because we do not have much time in the world. We only live an average of 80 years, and how many of those years of your life are productive years? Is it 40 years, 50 years? The point is that time is very limited. I want to make the most. This is how you can make the most too. It's called Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law is that if you give yourself 3 days to do something, you're going to take 3 days to do it. If you give yourself 3 hours to do something, you're going to take 3 hours to do it. Perfect example, this is a school assignment. Why does everyone leave it to the last minute? Okay, but you had 3 weeks to do it. Why do you leave it to the last 5 hours to do it? Parkinson's law. You fill up space, empty space with random things, just to fill up that allotted time. But if you gave yourself a hard deadline, and this is what I mean with the 100-day challenge, I have a deadline every day to make a video. 95% of the time, I do not feel like it. In this challenge, there's not many times where I really felt like I want to make a video, just because I got so much going on during the day, and I want to document it to you guys, but sometimes it's hard to find that inspiration. And this is what you guys should do. If you have your own 100-day challenge or your own 30-day challenge, 7-day challenge, you're forced every day that, yep, I got to train today. Yep, I got to do this today. Yep, I got to do this homework today so I can do the training for the challenge. Force yourself to get things done in a certain amount of time. It will change your life. Think about all the things that you got on your to-do list right now. You might have 10 things. You got to do that assignment. You got to apply for that job. You got to ask out that girl. I don't know what it is. Probably you could do it all in 1 or 2 days, but you got to time cap it. That assignment, start now. Give yourself 3 hours. Focus for 3 hours. Get it done. Don't wait until Friday. Don't wait until next week to get it done. With the training session you do, okay, schedule it. 3 hours, do the assignment. As soon as you do that assignment, get on the field. Get on the field, do that 1 hour training session. This is what I do every day. I plan out my day before. These are all the things I gotta get done, and if I don't do them, I got a punishment. I'll give myself 100 push-ups. I literally sign these tasks to myself and say, if I don't do this, I gotta give myself this punishment, I gotta do this thing, and I make it a game for myself. I gamify everything. This is my version of Parkinson's law, and if you apply it, guys, you can achieve great and incredible things, trust me. I've gotten more done in my life in the last 100 days than I would probably argue in the last 1,000 days, because there's time pressure every day. Think about using time pressure to your advantage, because you only got one life. Don't waste it on another freaking minute wasting time. What are the next 5 tasks you're gonna do? How many hours are you gonna give yourself to do it? When is it gonna be done by? Sign it right now, and then get onto it, bro. And then do that again every day, and then do that again every day. And trust me, you're gonna become a beast after that. It's really that simple. It's just biggest killer of dreams, man, is just wasting time.